What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Tales of the Rays. Obviously, if you saw my earlier video, you know what's coming out tonight, or what has already come out tonight. I would have had this up earlier, but I actually just bought Gang Beasts and was having super fun with that. But let's go ahead and go over to the summon page real quick. So, I'm probably just going to make this a compilation video between the two things since they both came out at the same time. So obviously, as you can see on the screen in front of you, we've got the Zelos banner with all the girls on it. And then we've also got up here Rain and Konono's story banner, which obviously is just going to have, 5 characters on it. Those are the only featured heroes, which I think they changed because if I'm not mistaken, in the original release of this on the Japanese version, I thought there was more characters because I thought it pulled from a much bigger pool, but this is actually really nice that it's only for these 5. And then obviously the Zelos banner, we can go ahead and break that down, has a little bit of a bigger pool. I actually, as I'm filming this video, I haven't actually decided which one I want to summon on. I really want Zelos because he doesn't come out forever. But as I mentioned in my previous video, he is not ideal right now. It's just kind of like if you have the mirror gems and if he's a character you really want. His rainbow mirror art isn't anything too crazy. Yes, it's powerful, but it's not something that's absolutely necessary. And because these characters are actually part of the story, I'm thinking I may summon for them instead. Especially since there's a much higher chance I'll get stuff for them because there's only 5 characters. So that's probably what I'll do. But I'll probably do the daily single summons while he's around, because he's only around for 5 days. So that's 5 chances for me to pull his thing. But before we go ahead and do the summons, let's go over what was added. As fast as this thing wants to load. Alright, so, as you can see over here, we have a Versus Quest Harem match, which is obviously going to be Zelos' thing. I hope it doesn't start like a story thing. Okay, cool. So, verse non-Bazonga beauties. So, obviously, flat chested. So, this is just going to be something, you'll test out your teams doing these missions. I believe they're going to be rainbow. Let's go ahead and click one real quick and see what it actually is. Okay, yeah, it is rainbow. As you can see, everything's being lit up. Unless it's just very conveniently the Abyss characters, but I don't think it is. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. So, these are just going to be missions for you to get more crystals and stuff like that for summons. And then, that's pretty much it for that. I don't think there's any story with this. This is just kind of Zelos' little, mini quest line. It's not going to be around for very long. And then if we go to main, we obviously have... Oh, wait, I don't know why that glowed. Let's scroll all the way over. As you can see, we got Chapter 13, The Consequence of Truth and Betrayal, which will have Rain and Konono. So, obviously, you'll be able to increase your AP, probably another 3 or 4. So you should, if you've done everything on the game up until this point, you should be over 100 at this point by the time you finish Chapter 13. But moving back to the summon page, because obviously that's why we're here. So, first things first, I'm going to do my daily summon for Zelos. So, how crazy would that be if I pulled it on the first thing? I would still need to summon anyway, because I'm not just going to pull his mirror art and then not go for weapons. I'm just hoping the rates for Zelos are pretty good, because I know the first time I did this, I hardly got weapons for him at all. Alright, so we got a weapon for Merity, which is... What is this weapon? Acid Rain. Not bad. Before I actually waste all these mirror gems, I may change my mind and go for Zelos anyway. Because honestly, you don't need Rain or Konono, and they'll actually have their own story banner later on. And Zelos is going to be only here for a limited time, and no one knows when he's going to come back. Because like I said in my previous video, he's still not on the Japanese version. Got a weapon for Lloyd, which we don't need, at all. What do I want to do? I know this is very unprofessional for a video, but I'm very torn. Because obviously this story banner is going to be around for quite a while, and then this goes away in 5 days. So I'm almost tempted to summon for this. Plus, what's kind of nice about this, if we go back to the breakdown, you can actually get stuff for Konono in this. So let's see, you can get her Mirage Art. How many weapons? 1 4-star, and how many 3-stars does Konono have in here? You know what? I think I'm going to summon on the Zelos banner, and then I may do some... I may save summoning for Rain for another time, just for the sake of, you know, saving Mirror Gems. So yeah, we're going to do the Zealous banner, we're going to go crazy, and hope we get lucky. I still wish I kind of knew the rates for this. And then obviously I'll still do the 1 a day for Zelos if I don't pull him. I mean, even if I do pull him, I probably still will. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and jump right... Because I don't really need to worry about summoning, because the next event's going to be the Halloween event, and I really don't need to summon for it. I'm probably going to save for Sarah's event, or maybe even further beyond that, but let's go ahead and do this and see what we get. Going into this video, I was like, you know what, I should probably just go for the story banner, but let's be a little risky. Okay, well, we're getting a Rainbow Mirage Art, so... We're at least walking away with somebody's Rainbow Mirage Art, which is good. Maybe more than one, if the game wants to be nice to us? Okay, no. Alright. Melina Weapon, don't need it. Rudy, don't need it. Merity, nope. Velvet, I guess I'll take it. Come on, give me at least one Zelos weapon besides the... Alright, Konono Weapon. This is terrible that I'm not getting any weapons for Zelos. Okay, well, we got one, and... Alright, well, we got Velvets. You know, honestly, I've been doing the daily summons on her banner, trying to get her thing. So I'm not terribly upset about this. Because I don't even have her Mirage Art on the Japanese version, so having one for Velvet is actually pretty nice. So that's what we're looking at. You know, we got a 4-star for Zelos whenever he comes out, so that's not terrible. And we get a Zelos summon ticket, so we have another chance at pulling him if we are lucky. Obviously, I am not expecting too much out of this. Let's go ahead and click see more just to kind of look. So... This is pretty much what we can pull. We have a... I believe his bottom right one... I believe this one right here... I don't think you can see me tapping, but the bottom right weapon is his starter weapon, so if I can pull any of the other ones, I'll be... really? Well, let's just... I don't think I... Do I have enough for an extra slot? Yeah. Let's just do that for the sake of the video, so I'm not wasting your guys' time. Okay. If this turns rainbow, I may freak out. I don't expect it to, but you never know. Alright, it's gold, so it's at least going to be a... Well, it may be the 4-star I already saw. Okay, so we are not walking away with this Rainbow Mirage Art, but I will still do the daily summons, assuming I can accumulate the... Isn't that the weapon we just pulled? Or no, it just looks similar. Okay, so... We've got his starter weapon, and we've got 2 alternates, so if we do pull him in these next 5 days, that'll be nice. The only issue here is, okay, and we're going to go to, before I close out the video, I am going to explain something real quick. Assuming I can find, yeah, because Mirror Gems I'll be able to get a bunch from the story. Where do we want to go? We want to go to missions. So how this will work for Zelos Wilder. So limited. So... Chapter 13 summons, you get this Symphovia summons ticket, which I actually don't even know what it gives you. But yeah, if you do 50, basically 50 single summons, you get this ticket, and I'm guessing this Symphovia summons ticket probably gives you, like, a Mirage Art for one of the Symphonia characters. That's my assumption. And then, this is limited, you can only get Zelos's level 40 Nexus Shard. Well, I mean, level 50. You got to raise him from 50 to 60. You can only get it during these 5 days. Obviously, when he's released as a full character during an event or a story, we will be able to get it again. But for now, that's kind of all we have here. And I believe all the daily missions and normal stuff. Okay, so we do get some weapon, like it shows here, Kanono and Rain. We do get a weapon for them. Well, this is interesting. They have all these weapons, but I've already completed the story. So, that's interesting. I wonder why it hasn't given it to me yet. Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Recruiting Rain, you get some Spirit Gems, that kind of stuff. Obviously, I don't really have any weapons for them. I did pull, obviously, that one weapon for Kanono. So I can throw that on her, plus the weapon I'll get right here, I can throw on her as well. Assuming it's not the one she already starts with, because I'm not sure which one she starts with again. But that's pretty much it. We're going to be sitting pretty for a little while with this story. Obviously, we've still got the Fantasia event for a few more days. And then the following event to this one should be the Halloween event, which... When does the Fantasia event end? Let's look at that real quick. I believe it's around the 14th, right? Okay, so this ends on the 14th, so the 14th is a week from today. So I'm guessing roughly the 15th we'll probably get the Halloween event started. So expect a video then. If nothing else happens on the Japanese or English version of the game, that's probably the next time you will get a raised video from me. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys summoned for. Let me know what you got. You can also tweet at me, at PallyMuffin, if you want to show me what polls you got. I'm sure you guys screenshot your polls. Definitely tweet at me those. And I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.